Greetings everyone, welcome back to another fantastic episode of Swampfox Magfed. I appreciate you bearing with us during the break. Today we are checking out some pants from Hormesis, probably one of my favorite products to drop this year so far. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and roll this intro and check out the episode. Here we go, 46. Welcome back everyone to another fantastic episode of Swampfox Magfed. I appreciate everyone bearing with us during the break. We ended up selling our home at the beginning of July, and so we've kind of been moving and transitioning the past couple months and getting settled again, and so we're finally at that point when the content is going to start ramping back up to finish the rest of this year strong. Again, thank you guys so much. We have, I think we're at like 333 subscribers right now, which is absolutely fantastic. And if you can't tell, we are reporting from a new mobile studio, which is also super cool. I'm still kind of working out the kinks and getting everything set up how I want it, so don't be alarmed if you see a little bit of a different setup over the next couple videos. We're still kind of fine-tuning that, but we will get to a more permanent workspace once we kind of work out all the kinks. So without further ado, pants. Pants is the discussion for today. Now, I'm not one to usually buy a lot of different pair of pants. Usually I'll get a pair and wear them for a few seasons. Up until this point, I was using the HK Army joggers. I ended up getting them on sale. I bought a brown pair and a green pair, and those have lasted me the last few seasons since they came out. This last year, I ended up buying a pair of black bandana pants. I got the black on black because I did need a new pair for this season, and while they are nice, the ones that I just landed from Hormesis knock them out of the park. I truthfully didn't anticipate buying these pair of pants. I didn't plan on landing them on the drop, and it just happened to be right place, right time, and so I got a pair of pants, I got a pair of the Hormesis gloves. I ended up finally getting a pullover and a few different items, which will all be reviewed, but I wanted to start off with the pants. And so, without further ado, we are going to be checking out, these are the Field 1 Hormesis Chameleon Pants. And so, super cool. They're in that jogger, I guess the jogger family. So after opening the package, the very first thing that I noticed was how light these pants are. And it's not just light and they feel flimsy, they are light without sacrificing that durability. To me, they still feel very sturdy, but they are much lighter and more comfortable right out of the box than any other pair of pants that I've owned. Starting from the top, you're gonna get this nice elastic band here. Nice elastic band like a pair of joggers would have. Cool pull strings. You've got a nice heavy-duty metal end on either side. It's not the flimsy plastic, so you won't have to worry about destroying the ends of these pants if you're someone who likes to use the drawstrings to support your pants. Moving on down, what I think is a really cool feature is the pockets. Now, the pockets themselves, they do not open from the side like a traditional pocket. If you think of it like the letter U, the opening is at the top. And you only get access going in and out. So that way when you're playing, if you put stuff in your pockets, you don't have to worry about getting at a funky angle and everything falling out. I think this design is going to work a little bit better at securing things in the pockets without needing the zipper at the top. And so that was one of the cool features that I really enjoyed with this design. You get the pockets on either side. You also get this cool little Field 1 rubber logo, which I think is a nice touch. And then you get the Hormesis pattern all throughout the top part of the pants, which I think is really cool. Now, moving on down the pants, like your typical paintball pant, you will get squeegee holders on either side. And the cool thing is, this Squeegee Pocket is the same material as the pants, so you don't get any weird, like, clumpy fabric buildup by having that pocket on either side. And one side says Field 1, and the other side says Hormesis, which I think is a cool touch. Now, another really cool feature that I appreciate about these pants is this zipper pocket you're gonna find on the side. Now, this is gonna be on your left side. There's only one, and this is gonna be your squeegee pocket, which I think is super cool. Now, normally with my squeegees, I put them in my either chest rig or my battle belt, and I'll keep them secured because they're very, very easy to lose. I don't put them in my pockets, but if you are a tournament player or you don't want to wear a chest rig or anything like that, this is a cool way to secure it. It has a bungee cord, so that way you can loop your existing microfiber on the cord, and then you put it in the pocket, and it zips right up, which I think is absolutely fantastic. Not a lot of places have a dedicated microfiber pocket, but at the risk of losing it all the time, it's like, why wouldn't you? And so it's an extra little feature that I feel like they worked in that make these a cut above the rest. Now, I would say the most impressive thing I found on these pants are the knee pads. Now, the cool thing about these is they feel very, very durable, but they aren't so clumpy and thick. Like I said, I just got a new pair of the Sandana sheer, and while I enjoy the pant, the knees themselves, while being robust, because it is such a area that gets a lot of contact, they are a little bit more rigid or harder to move. These out of the box, I mean, they still feel very durable, but you don't get that bulkiness in the knee pad. It's just a very, very lightweight pant without sacrificing the build quality, which I think is fantastic. And so the knees themselves are phenomenal, a little bit different texture. And I like that too, when you get a pant and the knee pad is a little bit different texture than the pant fabric. I think it looks cool, you get a cooler contrast. It's almost like that glossy matte kind of contrast. I think it looks really, really nice. And so, knocked it out of the park with these knee pads. Absolutely knocked it out. And then to complement the knee pad, you get this nice, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it in this light, but you get this nice kind of chameleon Hormesis pattern that gives a cool effect when it catches the sunlight. So I don't know if we're gonna be able to mimic it here, but hopefully I can get some footage outside. And you can see that a little better, but that is right above the knee pad, and it provides a really cool break between the pattern itself as well as the knee support. So, moving on down, you get your traditional jogger cuff, which I thought was a traditional jogger cuff, but upon further investigation, if you're someone who just likes traditional pants, they give you that option. So, pull the zipper down, and instead of it just splitting open, it opens the cuff to give you more of a regular fit. So if you're someone who really likes Hormesis, is on the fence about joggers, you can open the cuff up and get a little bit more of a traditional fit with these pants, which I thought was a cool little extra. So overall, I haven't worn them out to the field yet, but getting them out of the package and just wearing them around, kind of going through them, these are probably one of my favorite products of 2022 as far as apparel. I mean, out of the box, these are absolutely comfortable. So I'm looking forward to checking these out in the field and seeing how they hold up, because I think they're gonna be fantastic. Oh, P.S. bonus note, forgot to include this. It's got a little crotch protector. So, and it's removable. So if you're worried about getting hit, I don't know why other companies haven't done this. Good on you, Hormesis, for doing it. But yes, little extra crotch protection built in, little extra protection for your jewels. Overall, love the product. Hormesis, she did it again. And like I said, these are probably my favorite apparel product release for 2022. So, yeah, other than that, we've got a couple more. I'm going to try and get some videos out for you guys over the weekend. I've got a couple more Hormesis items I want to review. We also got this tank dangle that we had commissioned that we're going to open with you guys as well. So we've got a lot of things, cool things coming down the tube. So So stay tuned. Again, thank you guys so much for the support. I appreciate you greatly. I appreciate this community as we're starting to grow, reach 330 something subscribers. And so thank you all for taking the time and supporting the channel. If you wouldn't mind, like, comment, subscribe, it all helps. Other than that, take care guys. Have a positive and productive day. We'll see you on the field.